My first agenda is to go through, see the situation on ground, and see the kind of environment where the staff are operating.
But you have a split in the football family. Would that be a priority? Bringing everybody together to say, let's move Nigeria football forward.
Yes, certainly. I said it yesterday that our first assignment as a board is to make sure that we have one house. And I want to say here very well that I don't believe we'll have a split.
Do you genuinely think you've won a genuine election to become the president of the NFF?
Yes, very, very well.
You know, there was a FIFA observer yesterday at the election. What do you think about that?
You say what?
FIFA observer. There was no FIFA observer yesterday at the election.
No. Let me say something about the FIFA observer. It's not in the status that has to do anything with election. I think it has to do with the House. So, and if the Congress here believes in something, FIFA has to follow by the grace of God.
But some group has...
It was never in the agenda yesterday.
No, No, it's not true.
No,
It's not true that we had two Congress yesterday. We have one Congress yesterday. Because the last Congress before yesterday, what was agreed in the Congress is on the 26th there will be an elective Congress. That is the agreement. So anybody sitting outside the Congress to bring out an agenda is a lie.
But the General Secretary of the Glass House, Pastor Musa Amadu, last night did say that that election will not hold the waters. And of course, what does that say?
No, I don't believe that Musa Amadu said that. On record? Yes, you had him live?
on record.
No, hold on. You had him live? No.
Yeah, we had
Not you had him, you have his voice?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm surprised to hear that from you. But I'll find that from him.
And already another
Have you
election
spoken
has
to him
been
today?
fixed for September by the other faction.
No, I don't believe there's any election coming up. There's only one election, and there won't be another election.
We need to follow the rules, the statutes, and what are the regulations. If it was decided that the Congress of today will be to chart a new roadmap as advised and directed by FIFA, we have to ensure that that is what is done. And you cannot change an agenda on the day of the meeting and now propose that elections should take place, because you're not being fair to other contestants that are not there and they actually want to participate in the elections. I mean, they were not aware that elections were going to take place today. I'm sure they didn't campaign for it. And then, therefore, we decided that the Congress, the proper Congress, made up of 44 members, 40 of those 44 members as chairmen and their secretaries were here today. And a proper Congress, as directed, took place, and a new roadmap has been fashioned out, which means that there will be, by the grace of God, on Thursday, the 4th of September, an elective Congress of the Nigeria Football Federation to usher in a new board that will run the affairs of the Federation from 2014 to 2018.
Well, we decided to bring you just to give you something of a refresher around what that has been going on in our football house. And we brought you the voice of Chris Giwa, the president of a factional group of the Nigerian Football Federation, and we brought you the voice of Musa Amadu. Musa Amadu has no faction to himself. Musa Amadu is agreed by everyone to be the General Secretary of the Nigerian Football Federation, and he gave his own opinion about what happened on the 26th of August. Chris Giwa has given his own opinion about what happened August 26th. Endorsement has come for Chris Giwa from the Sports Ministry, but what is the latest? What are we going to be doing? Because FIFA have also spoken. That's how we welcome you to Sports Tonight this Friday. This is the last session of Sports Tonight for the week. What a week this has been for Nigerian football, a week of drama. But I hope that it's ending well for Nigeria. Starting off the show with me tonight, from my immediate right, Sahid Abbas keeps his place, and Tolu Olorunmoteni is also on the show tonight. Guys, let me start by welcoming you. Thank God it's Friday. We're looking forward to a lot of excitement this weekend.
Yeah. Beautiful world of
Interestingly,
sports,
sadly, no action on the domestic scene. No Globe Premier League, no National League, no Amateur, no Women's League.
And we can't help it, just because of all the troubles going on.
All that's been going on in the last 1 week. So, no action for us. But you guys can have a lot to look forward to.
At least, let's say, Premiership, La Liga, also the US Open still going on there. So perhaps we could look forward to that. We hope next week we'll just get to bounce back from this hula baloo that has been happening in our football for over a few months now.
Well, sadly for me, I would have loved to see some games in the Nigeria Professional Football League, really. We will be missing that. We are being denied an opportunity to see that because of all the troubles going on in the NFF at the moment. But just to back up with Sahid, there are some games to be played in the Barclays Premier League and the rest of them like that, that we can also enjoy. So I think the weekend shouldn't be overly boring. We will still have something to look forward to.
All right. Anyway, the setting for us tonight. We started the show with the voice of Chris Giwa and the voice of Musa Amadu, just to put things in perspective, because that will be a major part of sports tonight this Friday. And you need to be a part of it. That's why I'm asking that you get ready to function with us, to interact with us, to exchange your views with us, because we are going to be active on social media. We are going to be interactive on the show tonight. Give us your opinion to the issues that we've raised already on the program. Talk to us on Facebook, Channels iPhone Sports. Talk to us on Twitter at Channels_Sports and at Tony Ibitoye. Please get busy with us. Take your tablets, your iPhones, whatever device you are holding on to, and be a part of what we're doing on the program tonight. All right, so that's the setting. You know what is on already. It's no longer breaking news that FIFA have written to us, to Nigeria, that they do not recognize Chris Giwa as the president of the Nigerian Football Federation, and that puts a whole new perspective to all that has been going on around Nigerian football. But gentlemen, let's just talk very briefly before we go into the details and probably show you some things on the show tonight. What does this throw up? FIFA's latest intervention, what does it throw up for us?
It's very simple. It was expected. As it stands now, it's beginning to be a case of, is this a case of we want to move Nigeria's football forward, or it's a case of a personal interest setting in now? Because I do not understand whereby you'll be having a congress and some particular set of people will go conduct an election in a particular place, while some others will go to another faction. So it's been a case of a divided house. Like, we don't want this football to move forward. Like, it's been a case, since after the World Cup now, we've been recycling and recycling and recycling the same set of story we've been talking about. Now FIFA coming out to say they do not recognize this board now. It is expected from us. So it's not surprising at all.
Well, they have said that these guys should vacate this office. I mean, this is the picture of the meeting that they had a day after the election. That's Chris Giwa, Felix Obua, and some of his board members having their first meeting at the Glass House. I mean, taking over the Glass House. But FIFA says, look, guys, midnight, September 1, Monday, if you guys are still there, we could as well suspend Nigeria.
Yeah, and it's just the step for FIFA to take. Initially, when the whole thing happened, we saw the rush in it, and we were like, what is going on?
Is that not going to be a case of the sports ministry has endorsed you, FIFA has rejected you, FIFA against Nigeria all over again?
Yeah, true. But the NFF know better. We all know that the NFF is a body or an association under CAF. CAF is under FIFA. So we answer to FIFA, not to the sports ministry, so to say, in a lot of ways also. So if we want to be a part of the FIFA competitions, if FIFA did not come to invite us, we went to them and said we want to be a part of it.
FIFA family.
So if we want to be there, we have to live by their rules, go by their status. So if they say this is what we want you to do, then we have to do it. Otherwise, I think we're just set to face the rough.
The rules are very, very clear. You want to go to a particular institution now. Now they've told you that for you to come to this institution, these are the rules you have to follow now. And we've been under CAF and FIFA now. We have to follow these stated guidelines, not following sport minister's guidelines. So for FIFA coming out to say they do not...
I have a little problem with you saying following the sports minister's guideline. That's the letter we are seeing on your screen. Okay. Situation of the Nigerian Football Federation. And guys, I must tell you, this is like letter number 5 from FIFA in the last 1 month. And I'm sure that since we started playing association football, maybe we have a total number of letters from FIFA to be 5. We've gathered about the highest number of letters
in the space of
a month, where we haven't gathered together in about 10 years.
It just shows.
What has been happening in the last 1 month.
It's not like they are.
And for this one, people say, look, why must it be signed by a deputy secretary general? Why is it a lower officer that is signing these letters? Yes. Is it doctored? Is it, an arrangee, so to say? But this one, This one was signed by the General Secretary of FIFA, Jerome Valcke.
Jerome Valcke, yeah.
So I think now we know what it is. And I think the words in this one are quite clear. It's not the recommendations or we advise that. No, I think FIFA is stating it clearly this time. You have to do this, or you must do this, or by the 1st of September, midnight, then we could face sanctions. So I think it's clearer now. FIFA probably had what has been going on in Nigeria that a part of the NFF members have actually said that the previous letter did not, make it compulsory, that FIFA only advised
it was just being comical. Anyway, you know what? Let's try and pick out some of the highlights, and you guys will probably expatiate for us what this means. The highlights of this latest letter, because we've had a lot of letters in the last 1 month. This is like letter number 5 or 4, if I'm not mistaken. Well, FIFA, in that letter that you saw, we've decided to put it out for you because you probably cannot read the text, within the period we put it on there for you. So we've just picked out the highlights for you. The FIFA says the General Assembly of August 26, duly convened by the NFF Executive Committee, could not start as planned because some NFF members, including NFF President, were held by security forces. They said that the impromptu elective General Assembly was held by some members, while delegates were supposed to be deciding on a new roadmap leading to elections, because the agreement was that, guys, August 26 roadmap, elections.
Very simple.
But then elective Congress was going on. Some other people were doing elective Congress.
Exactly.
It was shocking. It was really shocking because I think something else should have been done instead. So I think this time around, FIFA know exactly what they want us to do. And they know exactly what should be done. It's like, just reverse these steps, do it the right way, and let us get the results in the right manner. Don't bring shame to your name.
They also highlighted that 39 out of 44 delegates held an ad hoc General Assembly, during which September 4 was fixed for elections, and FIFA says, look, we consider this to be valid. And I'm even asking if it's going to be enough time to meet up to the September 4 deadline that they've issued. And then FIFA says they do not recognize, I think this is very key, the outcome of the August 26 elections, and will bring appropriate sanctions, which may include suspending the NFF if those persons claiming to have been elected continue to occupy NFF offices as at midnight, Monday, September 1.
I think these things are quite
advised. This is not we are advising you to vacate.
I think it's straightforward. It's totally
the hammer falls on you.
Straight.
What they expected there for August 26 is very simple. Okay, how are we going to plan for this election coming up now? Very, very simple. Not saying, okay, some faction will now go to one particular place and say, we've conducted election now, this is the new NFF president. Come on, we're not stupid here in this part of the world. Things it doesn't work like that. I think with the way FIFA is even going with it now, I think they're a little bit being diplomatic with these statements that they're raising for us now. Because to me, I see no sense in this at all. Seriously, now we fix a particular date for something. All we intended to do now is how are we going to I think last week we talked about it on the show here, that what should Aminu Maigari do now? Like, he has just few weeks to the election. Let him plan for election proper. From nowhere we heard they've conducted the election. Some 5-6 members.
But sorry to cut you short, but something is showing on the screen, and I want to point attention to it very quickly. This is the report that FIFA acted upon. It was sent to FIFA after the Congress that held at Bentley. Remember, there were 2 Congresses.
Yes,
the Chida Congress, the Bentley Congress. This was sent at the end of the Bentley Congress that was attended by the popular football FA chairman that we know and that we talked about on the show yesterday. And these are some of the deliberations that they made. But this, I want you to see this. It was sent by Sir Ephraim C. Chukwuemeka, Abia State FA chairman, on behalf of the Congress of the Nigerian Football